Gimble. Tonight, Barth's guest will be Mr. Mario Dorset, a rich Italian. Tony Rolletti, an Italian who would like to be rich, but who's singing instead. And Happy Kyne in the Mirth Makers. And me, I'm Jerry Hubbard. And now here's your host and mine, Mr. Barth Gimble.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Good evening, and welcome once again to half of Fernwood's finest hour. My name is Barth Gimble, and if you were with us last night, you may recall I mentioned the upcoming Barth Gimble Pro-Am Golf Tournament Classic. And I must confess, I mentioned it with a great deal of pride in my voice. But these vocal cords were swollen with more than just pride. They were also just plain swollen from my recent whiplash accident. You may recall I was thoughtlessly rammed from behind by a shopping cart in the express lane at Wilson's Market. Whiplash. It's a very painful accident which forced me to wear an extremely unstylish whiplash collar on the show here for not one but 2 consecutive nights. Now, 2 nights of public humiliation is a period of time that I think any reasonable lawyer would consider adequate proof of pain and mental anguish, or at least one might think so. But not so Mr. L.Q. Stevenson, the opposition lawyer in the case. I might as well mention his name since he probably only uses it, 1 week at a time and probably only in this county. At any rate, he seems to feel there's some conflict between sustaining a major collectible injury and sponsoring a highly competitive sporting event. Well, what Mr. Shyster should realize is that you can sponsor a celebrity golf tourney without participating in any way. Just because I'm lending my name to this prestigious event in no way implies that I'm actually going to show up, let alone tee up. So, it's like just because you buy a car from Henry Ford, you don't expect Mr. Ford himself in the back seat. Yes, it is true that I purchased a complete golfing outfit at Phil's Fashion Funwear. One of my favorite shops. Their slogan is kind of cute. It says, "Lovely to look at, delightful to hold, but if you should break it, consider it sold." I think that's kind of cute. It's a catchy motto. But so what? The wonderful thing about modern recreational clothing is that it's just as suitable for lounging and specifically, Mr. Shyster, for recuperating as it is for actual wear on the links. And furthermore, Mr. Mail Order Lawyer, I would not be the least bit embarrassed to be seen wearing that very same outfit in court, okay? It's that smart. But that's not the issue here. These small-minded people seem determined to make me choose between fair compensation for a hideous injury and my vision of Fernwood as an oasis on the national golfing circuit. That's a choice that I can't make. That's up to you, the people of Fernwood. If you want me to go to the time and expense of canceling this classic, I'll do it. And just have Johnny Miller and Jack Nicklaus over at my house for the weekend, okay? And I promise I'll do everything in my power to get at least partial refunds back on your deposits. But, quite frankly, I don't think that's what we have in mind for Fernwood. Do you, Jerry?
No, I'll certainly second that. Most people wouldn't even be sitting in that host chair in your condition. In fact, a lot of people thought we'd be all better off if you had stayed home until
Absolutely.
This whole thing calmed down.
This little pipsqueak is not going to keep me off the links, and he's not going to keep me out of court. In fact, as a personal note to you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser, nothing's going to keep me from that courtroom, and he should know that I'm a lot easier to deal with when I'm teed up than when I'm teed off, okay? Also, just have this one last point to make. Mr. Lawyer, if you're so smart, you should know that you don't have to use your neck that much when you play golf anyway, okay? In fact, your head should be down and your neck should remain rigid, I think, during the entire swing. Okay.
The players should probably even wear the neck brace when they played.
I kept it. It's for a reason. So, at any rate, Mr. Lawyer, I'll see you in court. The rest of you, hope to see you on the links. That's out the Fernwood Dunes Country Club.
Right. Beautiful spot, too.
Oh, it's gorgeous, especially this time of year. They have it all watered, and they've grown grass out there in a lot of the areas.
Have they put that in?
Absolutely. There's nothing worse than have that cloud of dust when you do those chip shots. You start coughing and pulling it out of your eyes. It can ruin your outfit as well. So, to carry us to commercial, we're going to count on, right now, what we always count on, Mr. Happy Kyne and the Mirth Makers with a little tune they've cooked up that's just special. We'll be right back after they're done, which let's hope doesn't take too long, and a commercial message. See you then.
Heart of my heart, I love that melody. Heart of my heart, brings back fond memories. When we were kids on the corner of the square, we were rough and ready guys, but oh, how we could harmonize. Oh, heart of my heart, meant friends were dearer then. Too bad we had to part. I know a tear would glisten if once more I could listen to that gang that sang. Heart, my heart.
Thanks, Happy.
Well, that was some song, Heart of My Heart. They say they're not writing great songs anymore.
And they just wrote that one. That's great. Our next guest is a guy who has to be given credit for trying to make a living as a singer here in Fernwood. In fact, he has to be given credit because he's trying to make a living as a singer here in Fernwood, and he doesn't have any cash. He's currently appearing at the Vacation Inn just outside of town, but you don't have to go all that trouble and part with $1.50 because you can see him right here, right now, for nothing. And it's worth every penny of it, don't you think? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Roletti.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever I'll stay in your heart. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've loved you for a million years. And if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in all my own tears. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. You'll stay in my soul, in my brain, in my house, in my
Hey, what's shaking?
On a side, you're shaking another.
Yes,
Wow, you look great. Hey, is that another new toupee?
it sure is.
Wow, is he gonna... That's a beauty. Yeah.
Even more foolproof than the last one.
That's right. So many performers today don't care that much about their appearance, but Tony's always top notch.
Well, I'm one of them, you know. I love it. Those are my people. Those are my people. Love you, each and every one of you.
Yeah, he's still wearing that lucky shirt. You know, Tony's been wearing that shirt since he signed his first professional contract at the Dewdrop Inn. That was more years. Yeah.
19th summer of 43.
Yeah.
You were also down at the Shangri Lounge there for a while, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I sure was.
That's out at the Shangri Lodge.
But I'm keeping busy now, guys. Working at the Vacation Inn,
Yeah.
Highway 89, 2 big shows a night, 8:30 and 10. Come on down, bring the little lady, toss a few wet ones back, huh?
Well, that's nice. You've been around here quite a lot, and I guess that's going to continue because you haven't been able to land a job outside of town, have you?
You know, a great thing about going down the Vacation Inn, too, you know, it's Friday, Saturday night, every place is packed. You can always be sure of getting a table down there where you're performing.
Right where I am. Tony loves you.
So what are the shows you have?
Well, you know, Barth, hey, only kidding. I kid this guy, but he is one of my favorite humans, I want to tell you. One of my favorite guys.
One of the few guys that can kid me about my dead brother and actually get a real smile on my face. Tony,
He
you're
would have
all
been
right.
the first to laugh about it, though.
Oh,
wouldn't he?
yeah,
Never saw
Garth.
it.
Gee, he could laugh.
No, but you know, I've been getting a lot of offers though from around the Tri-County area.
Hey,
But-
you're not moving away on us, are you?
No, my loyalty stays with the people that made me what I am today at the Vacation Inn up on Highway 89. 2 shows every night, 8:30 and 10. No cover, no minimum.
Is that game room still out of order there? And a lot of people were disappointed the last few weekends. Is that, they got that Pong game going now? It's still out of order?
Yes,
It'll just be a
yes.
short time, though, won't it?
Just for a little bit.
Okay.
Don't worry, come on down. We got it all
Incorporated
fixed.
the noise of the skee ball and the cash
Yeah.
register right into his act. A lot of performers be annoyed by that. Not Tony. He's got it all
No.
in there.
Right.
Oh, that's great. You find you have a lot of repeat business, like people that will come down to see you time and time again because they just couldn't really believe it the first time?
Well, you know, Barth,
You got it right.
all seriousness now. Oh, in all seriousness, I think I'd say about half of the people that come down are people that are coming back to see more.
And the other 2 people work there, right? Kidding me about my brother.
You're a funny guy. No, we've been working a lot. I've been keeping up, been having a lot of offers. In fact, I've got my new album out, and I'm signing it at the Vacation Inn. If you're over there, you want to take... No, that's not the one. That's my latest. That's my other one, Tony Rolletti's Greatest Hits, featuring the Tuna Roll Blues.
Oh.
You want to
Got another one out?
Got a new one? Tony Rolletti Sings for Lovers Only.
Oh, that's...
Tony Rolletti, he sings for those lovers. He sings what he can. See, they get all excited, just a little bit of music
don't-
from the old vocals.
Tony, I bet you don't have any objections if non-lovers buy that album, though, do you?
I don't think you should sing the whole thing or no one will buy it.
No, well, to tell you the truth, I really haven't got the album out now. Actually, all I've got is the title, Tony Rolletti Sings Blues for Lovers. But I'm gonna take orders, and if I get enough orders, then I'll go out and cut that album.
You know, Tony, a lot of people deal with promotional items. You ever thought of that?
Oh, yes, I've been thinking of that right now. For the first 18 people, now catch this, don't be rushing down there now, because I'm not there till 8:30, but the first 18 people that go down to the Vacation Inn and give me their order for Tony Rolletti Sings for Lovers Only will get as a special gift their very own stainless steel 8th note. 18.
That would come in very, very handy for people who don't already have one, I think.
That's true. It's actually a dual purpose. It's a stainless steel 8th note, and it's a ladle for scooping up that good stew that I hope your mother makes.
Oh, that's great.
It's fantastic. Yes, I can use that all the time. You want to catch that?
Yeah, I would like to. May I keep this?
Yeah, only got 17 people. Only 17 people. 17 people down there.
Well, I'll
get
be
it.
one of the people that comes down so you can fill up all 18 seats.
Well, that's only because you're a groovy guy and one of my favorites.
You
Well,
could tap that on the tabletop, too, if they brought it along for
Oh,
one
sure.
of your shows there.
A little number
sure
there. Get 2 of them, you can play drums.
Wop, wop, wop.
Tony, with one album already in the can, and I think you all know what I mean by that. Another one already titled, you're busy working off your bar bill down at the Vacation Inn. Sounds like the career is just going whoop straight up.
Oh, and it is going phenomenally. In fact, I'm doing a little stand-up comedy now in my act.
Hey.
I think it's very important that the people out there in the audience know that we multifaceted entertainers have got a sense of humor, and we can laugh at ourselves and the whole world. And I think it's very important for them to know that.
Yeah. Well, we can kid each other, as you say, and we can always kid you because there's not much else to do. Well, excuse me. Tony, I don't think we can go on kidding each other like this anymore because our time is up. Specifically, your time is up. And do you have any final words or anything?
Well,
for people preferably not set to music.
Well, I'd like to leave my fans with just a few quiet thoughts.
Okay, we'll be right back after these important words. Thank you. Hey, if we can't get each other, who can we get? 25 years ago, my next guest was a major kingpin in the New York underworld. He was finally arrested. Those courts, they do their job. And he was sent away to jail where he served 18 long months. After paying his debt to society, he decided to go straight. He changed his name and identity and moved to Ohio, where he has led a very law-abiding life. He has his own chain of hardware stores and is planning on opening a branch right here in Fernwood. Please welcome Mr. Mario Dorset.
You want to sit here?
Absolutely. Make yourself a casa.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, that's nothing. Mr. Dorset, it's nice to have you. First question I have to ask you, something that occurs to me, is with this kind of history in the mob, as you call it, aren't you a little concerned about revenge?
No, that was 25 years ago. No, most of those guys are dead. Besides, I'm an old man. And if they really wanted to get me, I think they know where I'm at.
I'm sure.
Sure.
Know where to find you. Was the transition from the straight to the straight life, actually, was that very difficult to make?
Not really. You know something? Those wonderful people in Maxwell, Ohio, they reached out their arms and they welcomed me, took me around. You know, I could never have made it without them.
I'll be darned.
They're great.
Did you have any knowledge of the hardware business at all before you moved to Maxwell?
Hey, as a matter of fact, I did. You know, when I was in the mob, I had charge of the protection racket, see?
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean, yeah. And one of the places we protected was Papa Joe's Hardware up in the Bronx, see? And I'd go up to Bronx and make my collections every week. When I'd get through at Papa Joe's, when he paid off, we'd sit around and we'd talk, and Papa Joe would explain the hardware business to me, the tools and everything, you know. And, you know, he was a great guy, beautiful man. He was like a father to me.
I'll be darned. Probably even had some of that dandelion wine up there. And,
yeah, that goes with the deal.
Sure, it sounds like a very, very tender relationship.
And you know something? That's exactly the reason that it broke me up so terribly when he passed on.
Oh, he passed on.
Thank God it was painless. You see, his car blew up and he went like that, just like that.
Oh. Well, that's going to happen, Mario, if you don't keep that thing in tune, you know? Absolutely.
You never knew what hit him, yeah. And then I came to Ohio, and I went to work for Bill Franklin in his hardware store.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you started right there at the bottom in this hardware business.
Oh, sure. But Bill was a great guy. He was a beautiful man. Would you believe it? Before a month was over, we were partners.
No,
yeah.
Gee, that's quick.
We really were. And I'll never forget when I saw that sign, Franklin and Dorset, I choked up. I cried like a baby.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, and that's the reason to this day we got his name on that sign in his memory.
Bill, he passed on as well?
Oh, yeah, sure. You see, what happened was the business started going downhill and Bill got very depressed. I said, yeah. Bill, take off, get lost, go fishing somewheres and get away from the thing. And he did. But when he didn't come back, they went out looking for Bill.
Yeah.
You know what they found? An empty boat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He must have done himself in.
I think I remember reading about that. They found him, his hands bound behind his back and everything.
That's right, and it couldn't really explain why he would have both feet in one boot.
That's right. And his two legs screwed together with a nut and bolt.
Nut and bolt. It was tightened to a little harder than it should have.
Who knows what a man will do when he's despondent like that to himself?
I don't know. I just don't know the details.
Of course,
you fellas are talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were kind of torn up anyway,
Those details will never be known, probably.
Probably, yeah, sure.
Well, overcame that grief, though, and certainly made a success of the hardware store business. And in fact, you've expanded several times.
I sure have,
Haven't
yeah.
you?
Yeah, you must have done a very good job, because when you first went to Maxwell, there were 3 or 4 hardwares in town, and yours is the only one surviving now. Is that right? That's right. You guys have great service there.
Yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, I don't mind competition. I really enjoy it, but you gotta face it. We give them the best service in town.
If you go into the hardware business here in Fernwood, I think right now your only competition would be L.D. Peterson down at Peterson's Hardware.
Peterson, I hear he's a pretty good businessman, too.
Oh, he's one of the best.
Yeah, and I understand he's got a lovely wife, Marilyn, yeah? Mm-hmm. And a couple of beautiful kids.
Do you know where he lives?
No, do you?
Yeah, I have his home address right here.
That's about all the time we have. I want to thank you, Tony. Best of luck, Mario. Best of luck with your hardware business here in town.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special WZAZ news bulletin. A 3-alarm fire has broken out at Peterson's Hardware, corner of Jefferson and Eucalyptus. Cause of the blaze is not known at this time, nor is there a known way of putting it out soon. Damage looks to be heavy, but who can really tell with all that smoke? Film at 11 tomorrow. Once again, to recap, film at 11 tomorrow. That's all from the Peterson Hardware fire. We now return you to regular programming.
Years they were the hottest thing in town, and that's kind of sad to hear that. Well, good luck, Mr. Peterson, and... Good night.
Also appearing on tonight's show were Bill Kirkenbauer as Tony Roletti and Val Gould as Mario Dorset.